These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody.
Nice dress, thank you. I love this dress too. It's probably one of my favorite dresses because I think it's really cute and it's ruffly and poofy, and I'm gonna show you the whole thing. Today's lip look, I am gonna be calling Mary, like not like Mary, but like Mary. So what I did was I used Mary Jo K lip liner by Kylie Jenner. It's a dark red. It's named after her grandma. I think it's a very classy color. It immediately made my lips look extremely red and pretty and pop out. So if you're wearing like a white dress, that would be perfect. Also with the lip kit. But then I wanted to soften it because I'm already wearing red, so I didn't want it to be too strong, but I wanted there to be red undertones. That is key. That is why I used a red lip liner. Then I used Coco K on top, which is really, really sheer, but then it started mixing together and making this really pretty rose pink. This is a liquid lipstick by Kylie Jenner. And then in the KKW Kylie collaboration, there is a cream liquid lipstick that is called Kim, and this color was perfect on top to add shine, and I really love it because it's peachy. So just the combination of them all together make this rose pink, and I hope you like it because I love it. Instead of playing with my hair because it pisses me off, whenever I play with my hair, it's just such a bad habit. I've had it for years and I don't know how it started, but I always just twirl it and touch my hair, and I'm trying to stop. So I'm just going to be playing with my eye cream. It's a Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue. So fancy, right? It's actually a gift and I'm very appreciative of this. It's so pretty, right? So I'm just going to be playing with this. Kind of sad today because I've been stuck at 380 subs for like 4 days, and it would mean like the world to me if you could link my video to just one person. They don't even have to like it. If they think it's funny, if they could think that it's weird, if they could think anything about it at all, and if you could just link my video to one person, I would appreciate it. Also make sure to click the little bell, check the box, and click save to turn notifications on so you're first to know as soon as I post a video, and hopefully it'll brighten your day, make you smile. Something along those lines is pretty much my goal for all these. It's so hard to get you to press the subscribe button. Speaking of subscribe, if you want to subscribe to my Twitch channel, you can get access to over 1,200 past broadcasts, and you also get these really cute emotes that are by Wikimedia. Her link is down below in case you want to order your own emotes, and you get monthly autographed photos, which is really cute, and yeah, you should check it out. Oh yeah, you get access to the subs only site, which has rewards and giveaways, and it has events for subs only and a forum. I want to tell you guys about the most magical place I've ever been to. This place is so magical that it feels like it was a dream. When I remembered going here, I was like, did this even really happen? And yes, it did. So in the country of Dominica, where I studied medicine, I decided to spend Christmas there, and my then boyfriend came to visit me, and he brought me a whole bunch of cool stuff, like an LV bag that I could go to school with, and that was like my Christmas present, and a whole bunch of stuff from home, from my mom and everything. So when he got there, we actually did tourist stuff in Dominica, stuff that I didn't even really know was around, and I was there like the entire semester. And we took a van because you have like these drivers that go around in van, and then you pay them, they're like the taxis. So we took this van all the way down, I would say about 40 minutes drive, to like this beach shore. It was so pretty there. There was like sand, there were so many people, there were sailboats and stuff, and we got hooked up with a whole bunch of tourist shit. So one of the things I did already was hiking, and it was in the rainforest that is there, and it had like red rich mud. I explained this in my previous video about best states, worst states, so you could go check that out if you want to hear that story. But this one was a really, really cool one because we got to first of all, I'm gonna start off with the tour guide. Like, he was this short, like Kevin Hart height looking man, and he was very funny. He could have been like Kevin Hart's other half. He was like, yo guys, like I'm gonna be your tour guide, and immediately like I already liked him. I'm like, I love this guy, like he's just so friendly and personable, and I was like, I'm so excited. So what he did was he took us in this boat and he started rowing and he was taking us into this cave, I remember, and the entire time talking to us, so chill, so awesome. He was like, you know guys, I met Keira Knightley, right? And I was like, yeah, you met Keira Knightley? That's cool. She's really pretty. And then he goes, yeah, it was when they were filming Pirates of the Caribbean. They're like, the cast chose the locals that knew the place and the spots where to go, and he was one of them. And he rowed the boat for her. This is the story. And then I was like, like, okay, well, actually, I was a lot more nice. Like, oh my God, yeah, that's so cool, like that. But, you know, inside, you know, there's like a little I was a little skeptical. So then he was like, she was beautiful. She was a sight. She wore the wig, and then I kind of knew, like, oh, this might be, like, for real, because in the Pirates of the Caribbean, she'd be wearing, like, those wigs. And it was, like, she wore the wig, and, like, if you pay attention to, like, that much detail, like, made it that real and that authentic. Like, I don't even think you could, like, you're a good liar. I think you're, like, telling the truth. He was, like, and she was wearing the wig and the big dress. And he was like, and he was rowing her into the cave area, and about how she is like so nice, the nicest woman in the world, Keira Knightley, and I love her, by the way. And I was like, oh, okay. He told us a lot more. I don't really remember. He took us through this cave, and he was like, this is where they filmed it, that was that, and he showed us everything. He's like, do you remember the part when whatever, that's where it happened? And I didn't remember, but my then boyfriend did. And then we like kept going through, and this is the magical part. So we got to this like remote little piece of land, and you will not believe like what is in there. I feel like it was like a swamp. Like you will not believe like what there was. So we got up, like the boat landed on the land, and we like got out or whatever, and then like we started walking, and then there was like a fucking bar. There was a fucking bar, tables and chairs, like a whole like bar there. And all that's there, and there's a bartender and a woman, and they're the only two people there. Like that hella remote ass place had like a fucking like whole setup, like it was a business. And I thought that was amazing. So this place is like a little tiny piece of land, and I feel like there was like 2 stories because we were like higher up. Then there was all the restaurant stuff. They gave us juice, and we didn't even have to buy it. And they gave us this alcohol, and they were like, this alcohol will fuck you up. They're like, this is the strongest alcohol, like okay, they didn't say the strongest alcohol in the Caribbean. They're like, this is like strong Caribbean alcohol. This is like real Caribbean rum. That's what they said. This is real Caribbean rum. And it tasted so good. Oh my God. And they mixed it with passion fruit. Oh my God. I was having like a blast, yo. So they gave us like these little plastic cups, and we were drinking those things. And I was just like imagining. I was like, imagine if these guys like just like totally like knock us out, rob us and shit. Like it would be so fucking hilarious, right? But not like really funny, but you know, funny. So yeah, that is what we were doing there. Okay, it doesn't even end there. Around it is so scenic. Like, did we take pictures? Because my then boyfriend had a camera. I don't know if he still has those pictures. They're so beautiful. Oh my God. I hope you still have those pictures, bro, because I really want them to prove that I've been to this beautiful place, and also to remember it and live vicariously through that picture. So around there, I actually do remember him taking pictures right there. So there was like a whole bunch of trees and stuff around us, but then like there was like a body of water between the trees, and then like the island thing, and you know, do you get it? It's like surrounded. It's like a peninsula, a baby peninsula. It's like surrounded by water completely on all sides, and there were dragonflies, and I saw a fucking hummingbird. I saw a hummingbird. And the tour guide comes up to me. He's like, do you see that? Over there, that's a hummingbird. And I was blown out of my mind. That was the first hummingbird I saw that was like outside of the zoo or whatever. And I thought it was beautiful. And it was gorgeous. And it was flying really fast. It was kind of scary, not gonna lie. And what he did next was he took this piece of leaf and he peeled off like the leaf parts, and then it was just like left with the string. He took something, some kind of something, I don't like quite remember, and he turned it into something else. So for me, he made a flower, and then for my then boyfriend, he made something else that was like really corny, like a boat or something. And then my then boyfriend like totally laughed. He was like, look, you get like a flower and I get like this shit, like, and I was just dying. Like, oh my god, they were so nice there. I just wish I could be there forever. That's my dream. It's like to live in the Caribbean. It's just so pretty there. I would live in any Caribbean island. They're just all nice, and they have nice beaches, and the weather is always good. It always rains, but it still stays hot. It's never cold. Not one day cold ever. It's just beautiful. I love it there. So yeah, then, you know, he did that, and then it was time to go back. So we did head back, but that was the most magical place I've ever been to, because it was just so remote, and like, who would think of that idea, you know, to get the tourist thingy all the way out there, the tourist little bar restaurant all the way out there. I'm gonna tell you about like a couple other restaurants I went to out there. There was one that was across down the street, like 2 blocks from where I lived, and blocks are very short. So basically on my way to school, I passed this restaurant every single day. And this one is widely known. If you want a Corona, it costs 20 EC, because that equates to about $6 US for one bottle. So because like it's very expensive for them to import shit, and if you want shit that is like from the United States or like Mexico, like whatever, like they still needed to import it, so everything you want is very expensive. So whenever I used to go to the store and stuff and I wanted to buy like Pantene Pro V like shampoo and shit, that shit would be like 20 bucks, right? So I would need to actually buy their brands, because, or actually my mom used to ship me barrels of like stuff that I would need, so I wouldn't have to pay overpriced stuff there. But yeah, like if you saw one name brand that is like in a store, it costed so much to get it. But if they have like, just because they had to import it, and I understand. So okay, so this place had Coronas, and it had chocolate cake I always got. They also had crawfish, and I really like their crawfish. Actually, the night we wanted crawfish, they didn't have it, so I actually never tried crawfish from them, so that was a lie. They have crawfish on the menu, but I never got to try their crawfish. But there was this other restaurant in Dominica that is a Chinese restaurant, and they have seating outside, and we had like king crab there. Like, it was like so good. So good, so fresh, so good. About this restaurant, it's connected to the beach, right? The one with the Corona and the chocolate cake is connected to the beach. So basically, you just go swimming, you just go lounging on the chairs and stuff, and then, you know, you have like food and drinks. And that's where we usually had our parties after finals, because the weather was always amazing. One idea I'm implementing in this channel is bottom-up ideas. So basically, feedback from you, and all you have to do is comment anywhere. Comment on Twitter, write me a comment down below. I will press like on your comments. You know that I've seen it. And if it's a really good idea, I will be so happy to make a video for you. And I can't wait to like hear your ideas. So please, let's do this bottom up stuff. How to lose a guy in 10 ways. How to lose a guy in 10 ways. No, you've been waiting for this because you're trying to lose that guy. So I'm going to tell you guys how to lose a guy in 10 ways. Because how to lose a guy in 10 ways featuring story times. We'll start off with V, because V is easy, right? V is this really cute guy. He has blonde hair. He was in med school. He had blue eyes. His nose was perfect because he broke it over 20 times while surfing, and his dad always paid for his nose jobs. So how to lose a really nice guy that is a surfer and a smart in school, that keeps on asking you out. I remember one time I went with him to eat like these subs. Like they were like these really grand kind of subs that were in the Caribbean, and they had like a lot of stuff in it and very saucy. Actually, I think they were fucking, what are those things called that have like the calzones. There were those things. Oh god, I hate those. Oh, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Ways. Eat messy shit. I think one of the most unattractive things is just to eat whatever the fuck you want. Oh my god. I remember early dating, I could not eat wings in front of anyone unless I was with them, like super comfortable with them, or they were my family. Like I just had like this paranoia, like they're going to be using my fingers and just like eat like every little thing, and it's just so messy, and oh god, it's just so gross. Like I just can't. I can't eat wings in front of people. So I think if you want to like totally like get someone off guard, eat messy shit in front of them. So I ate that calzone. I didn't give a fuck. It was saucy. I hate calzone though. Oh, so bad. It's such a bad idea. It's like a pizza inside a sandwich. Like, who made that? It's so bad. Anyways, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Ways. Another V example. So, I don't know. This guy was so nice, but my vibes are just telling me to not, like, date him. So, yeah. Woo! This might actually be more annoying than me, like, playing with my hair. Is it? Comment down below. He took me to the beach one day, that beach restaurant I was telling you about, and one way to lose a guy is definitely to ask for stuff. So I'm on the beach or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, this guy, he wants to date me, then actually I want a chocolate cake and a Corona, like which are very expensive in the Caribbean because all of them are imported. Their chocolate cake was, I think, frozen too. So yeah, I ordered those things. And yeah, if you want to lose a guy, just make him pay for it. Make him pay for it, because if he really doesn't like you, he won't go on a date with you again. So yeah, it's so bad, but it's so true. You know it. Complain endlessly. Complain. Just be super picky about everything. I mean, everything. You will super tilt them, and then yeah, story time. Every single time somebody tells me what to do in League, I always tell them, don't tell me what to do in League. Don't tell me how to play my game. And if you tell me to press like my Q or my R, it's not going to make me press it in the reaction time that I'm supposed to. So just like don't fucking tell me like what to do. So be like that, because it's very unattractive and it's not very romantic and it's a major turn off. So if somebody can handle that, maybe they deserve to be with you, and if they can't handle it, then you lost your guy. I think that is like the most cringe thing ever. Whenever I'm PMSing, I always tell my friends, say, hey guys, sorry, I'm sick. Like I'm sick, like I can't do anything. Can't go to the gym. I can't, like, I don't really want to play games right now. I don't want to talk to you. I'm so sorry. Like, I feel really sick. I'm going to just sleep it off. And I do sleep it off, but, like, that's, like, my lie for, like, my friends. Because you just want to be, like, you know, courteous and shit and not, like, gross them out and stuff. And honestly, that kind of stuff can make some girls feel really exhausted. And I'm one of those people. I actually get kind of fainty during it, so yeah, weird extra TMI for you for watching this far. I know you're dying for that TMI. No, I'm just kidding. So that's what you do. You utilize that technique. So if you hate the guy, right, and you want to lose the guy, all you have to do is complain about your PMS. You have to complain about your PMS, even if you're not PMSing. Be like, oh my god, when I PMS, it's like the worst thing ever. And you just say all the terrible things about how PMS feels and like what it makes you do. And that is such a major turnoff. I promise you, that guy will not stay for like more than 2 more minutes after you have revealed the truth about Mother Nature's monthly gift to you. Tell them that if they want to keep doing something that they just did, to find another girl and then do that to them. Does this make sense to you? I will give you an example. If you want to keep waking up at 6 o'clock p.m. and then going to sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning, then why don't you find like another girl to like go do that with? Because I don't want to have like be in a relationship like that. Real story. If you want to keep being rude to me, then why don't you go find yourself another girl that will let you be rude to her? Because it's not me, bro. Like, it's not me. Like, just do that, yo. Stand up for yourself. You don't want him anyway, so it's okay. This one was in high school, and this guy always tried to kiss me, and I never kissed him. He always like would find me like in the stairwell. He would join, well, we were in all the same dance classes together, so he would always try to be my dance partner, and he was actually my fucking dance partner for one of the dances, and everyone would always just look at us like, oh yeah, okay guys, he's my dance partner, yes, he likes me, I know, but you know, I was like so little, I was just like, you know, I really don't want a boyfriend right now, I'm not really feeling it, and you know, I don't know if it's real. So, in order to get rid of that guy, by the way, this combination stayed on really well, and it has like not smudged or messed up, so I think it's definitely like the lip liner that's like keeping everything in place. I mean, obviously, like that's what lip liner does. My bad. Okay, sorry, whatever, shut up. So, in order to keep him off, I would always just keep on rejecting him. Just keep on rejecting him, and every single time he says something nice, you just shut it down. You shut it down. You shut it down. Every single time he's like all lovey-dovey and shit, just be mean and just be yourself. Always say whatever's on your mind, because whatever's on your mind is really mean if you don't like them. So just keep doing it, and that's what I kept doing until it just kind of like pushed him away. And I'm sorry, but you know, I just don't want to date you, bro, you know? Just like if some girl came up to you and was trying to date you, you didn't want to date her, like, just leave her alone. You know, I'm just so sorry. I just feel so, like, sad about it because, like, it's just so unfortunate, right? It's so unfortunate, and the unrequited love. I don't know if I hit 10 things yet, but I'm just going to keep telling you stories about times I had, okay, there was this guy. His name is C, and it's a different C from the salad guy. I think I'll actually talk about the salad guy as well. Okay, so C was this guy. He was very, very attractive because he was like Hispanic genetics, and he immediately always looked young, like a very young guy, but he was actually in his 30s. So when I met him, he lied to me, and I was 21 or 22, depending on like when my birthday was, like when I met him and when my birthday was that time, because my birthday is smack down in the middle of the year, so like, you know, it's half. So I was 21 or 22, and I was like, he was like, yo, like, you know, you want to date or whatever. I'm 27, and he lied to me. And then his friend actually blew his spot, like, he's not even 20 whatever, he's like 30, you should check his driver's license. And he would never show me his license, and I was just like, oh my god, that's kind of creepy, right? Just because you like look younger doesn't mean you should say you're younger. But this guy just pretty much wanted to like get rid of him because he's bad vibes and bad guy just all around. It just doesn't sound like a good idea. I just really wanted to study, and I wasn't really into like all that, right? So yeah, C. Ugh, he's so gross. Like, I just can't stand him. I just can't stand liars that would lie about something so stupid, because like that just means that you're just gonna like, okay, it's just gross, right? Like, do you see like where it's going? It just means you're not even serious about you if they lie something so basic as your age. It just means that, oh god, I just can't even imagine. But so the C guy, in order to get rid of him, I would basically use the avoiding technique and being super busy technique, that every single time he asked me to go eat with him, like, actually I really have to study this right here in this library and I need like the quiet, or I already ate, or I'm not hungry, or no thank you is a very good one. It works for most situations, and it's great to say no. So I just basically had to just keep rejecting this guy until he forgot about me, because I was just like, he was like totally preying on little Swarzy, and I hate people like that. I really do. So I want to protect you from them. So yeah. Oh, I love this picture of me from the Cinderella night. The Cheshire Cat Moon was smiling at me as he drowned in the navy sea that was the sky. Oh, I write such cute things, right? I love Alice. I kind of want to like delete my Patreon. I just don't like it. Oh yeah, there are like so many. All I have to do is go to high school. Oh my god, there are so many. Okay, there was this guy, I went to prom with him. There was two actually. Well, I went to prom 3 times, but 2 of them are the people I didn't really want to be with, I guess. And I actually don't care that I'm saying this, and I don't even care if you see this video, and I hope you see this video because I asked you to watch my videos like a million times, you never watch my videos, and you know me in real life since high school, and I think that's not cool because me, and you possibly like me. So, which one to talk about first? That's hard. Kind of just want to mix both their stories in together, so that's what I'm gonna do. So you can't really tell like who's who, and I don't really have to put that much effort into it and shit. So one of them was like really liking me, like really, and I picked him because he was taller than me, and for my prom I must have a guy who is taller than me. Nobody in my class, because I went to a health sciences secondary school, is taller than me except one guy. So I asked Kay out to be like my prom date, basically. Like, yo, you want to go to prom with me? Like, I need somebody who's tall. But if you do your hair, you have to straighten it, because he had like, you know, he's actually, I think he's like Trinidadian. I think it's Trini, and that is the country that's next to Guyana, so it's pretty much like mine, but they have a slightly different accent, and they have different food, and they have different songs. They sing different kind of songs. So he said yes. He was so happy, and the entire time he was so cute, and all the teachers hated him. I'm sorry, you know they did. Mr. G, he came up to you and was like, you better take care of her. Mr. P came up to you, he was like, let's all take a picture together, and with his like wife too, and like everybody looks serious about you, like, you better take care of her tonight, like whatever, like you know, I know you're a good guy, but I guess they just know you're a guy, right? So in order to reject this one was hard because he's nice, and oh yeah, so whenever he would try to dance with me in prom, I was fine, but when we went to the after party, we went to a club, and it was the first time I went to a club. I was 17 years old, and that's the only time they let 16 plus in the club was that night. Like, my friends found the perfect club, and 16 plus, but you can't drink alcohol and stuff, obviously, and we got in the VIP section, and we went to that club. That's the only way we all could make it, and all of them told each other's parents that they were sleeping at the other person's house, but I didn't like do that shit. I was just like, yo dad, I'm going to the after party, but don't worry, I'll be safe, and I'll be home at this time. So that's what I did, and by the way, my dad didn't let me go to the after party the year before that when I was a junior. I was like, hey dad, can I go to the after party? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay. Because I know what goes down in the after party, and so does my dad. So I went to the after party, and I wore a French maid outfit, and everybody was always talking about it the next day. Like, I heard what you wore at the after party. I'm like, yeah, I thought it was really cute. It was like a strapless dress that's black, and it goes out into a tutu. I will insert picture here because I wore it again as my French maid outfit for Halloween when I got into college, my first year, and it was a Halloween party. Oh my god, it's so cute. I also have a lot of fun dancing in that dress. Do I still have that dress? Hard. I don't think I have it anywhere. That's sad. At loss. I always feel sad at loss. Alright, so there's that dress. So I wore that dress. He was really nice. He lost his comb. He brought a comb with him because he's obsessed with combing his hair, and the club didn't let him take it in. Instead, they confiscated it because it could be used as a weapon. So the poor guy lost his comb. But the entire time we're in the club, he's like trying to dance with me, and now I'm like with my friends, and now it's not prom anymore, it's like after party, and I'm like, I actually don't want to fucking dance with you, I'm sorry. Like, I just don't want to dance, I don't want to be touched, I just don't want to hold your hand, I don't want to like do anything, I don't want to take pictures with you, I know you like me, but I just don't want to. So I guess that's a tip, just don't do it. Just be like, I don't want to dance. If you could just say, I don't want to blank, just use the I don't want to blank. It is very effective. So we're at the end of the video. Please click around to keep watching so you don't miss me too much. See you next time.